I'm Joy Phillips. I live in Cumber for 7 months of the year, and for 5 months of the year I live in Cyprus. I was married to Gerald, or as everyone in Bangor knew him as Jerry, for 40 years. And it was his association with St Andrews which brought us here in 1976, as our first home was here in Drumglass Park. Even though we moved to Cumber after 13 years in Bangor, we continued to attend St Andrews. No matter where I am, St Andrews will always be my spiritual home. It was here I became a follower of Jesus nearly 40 years ago. It's here in this church that I have made some of my very, very best friends. Some of my special times were during my 25 odd years as a Sunday school teacher with Mary Brown. What an honour and privilege to be given the opportunity to tell little children about the love of Jesus. And it's just so wonderful to watch some of these children grow up and eventually give their lives to Christ too. And it's so good to see them in turn bringing their children along to Sunday school, but it really makes me feel my age though. Other special times I enjoyed was supporting Gerald in his role as a BB officer. I went to lots and lots of BB camps. As a cook it was hard work, but oh so enjoyable. Pat and Gisborne Beers were two people who had great influence on my early Christian life, and I will be ever grateful to them. About 20 years ago, a group of us from St Andrews went to the Holy Land. What a fabulous, life-changing time that was. As we travelled in the footsteps of Jesus, Bible stories became so real. And now when I read about different towns and places, I can recall being there as part of our trip. It is true what they say, the Bible does really come to life when you get to the Holy Land and see it for yourself. The hymn I have chosen is The Power of the Cross. A few years ago I attended at Easter a passion play which was being held outdoors. Not very Presbyterian, I know. And the audience were invited to take part. We were asked to follow in a crowd behind Jesus carrying his cross and watch as he was crucified. As this was happening, someone sang this hymn. The words were just so relevant and so moving. We were all moved to tears, me included. I will never forget that experience. As you sing these words, now picture yourself standing at the foot of the real cross with the real Jesus, and you will know just how I felt.